Hey everybody, it's Amy and I'm back for video number 12 in the 100 video challenge with Online Sales Pro. So tonight I just want to talk about the subject of the cash flow quadrant and actually the ways to produce income that most people don't even think about. I mean, I knew about these things, but prior to being introduced to network marketing, you don't really realize the power of it. So I just wanted to go over that and maybe give somebody some inspiration or maybe make them think a little bit more about the benefits. Because, you know, when you're making a decision, you want to be educated when you're trying to decide what the best thing is for you. And you do have options. You're not just limited to one quadrant. You can be in multiple. So I'm going to go ahead and shrink down my screen. And this actually came about because of a conversation I was having this evening with someone who, you know, just couldn't see bigger than this box right here. And, well, this box right here, I'm in this box. I have a full-time job. I've worked every year of my life since I was 16 years old. So, you know, this is where I am. I'm not planning on leaving this box right now, but I am making plans for my future. I have 401k set up, I have savings set up, and all of that is income that I've earned by the work I've done. Like I said, nothing wrong with that. You know, 95% of the population, you know, this is how income is earned. But it's not the only way you can earn income, which I was introduced to. I'm not a greedy person. I'm just trying to be smart about the future of my family, you know, in our retirement age, and that's what I'm looking at right now. I'm building more than what I can, you know, not depending on Social Security. The 401ks that we have built up, you know, will provide some income, but I don't want to work up until the day I die, and that is, you know, not what I have planned. So, so again, you know, the employee quadrant. Then you have the business owner quadrant, which is, you know, network marketing falls into this. Big business corporations where you have people working with you to earn money. And this is residual income, you know, and there is lots of money made in this area, and it's made by people working together to leverage time for, you know, you spend a short amount of time doing work and it pays over and over again. Then the S quadrant, self-employed, is where you own your own business, but you work at your own business, or you might have a couple of employees that work with you, but you spend most of your time at your business. And, well, you know, they say you own a job. I mean, that's your income, and that's where you spend your time, but you're still spending your time to make your money. When here, you're spending less time making money over and over. And then the investor is big money, where that's huge amounts where you're just using your money to make money. There's no work involved at all. So this was introduced to me from a book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, and I recommend, if you're interested in other ways to produce income other than your job, read that. It's all about a mindset, not limiting yourself, you know, thinking outside of the box. The idea is you want to move to whatever area your dream is in. I mean, I'm not saying that, you know, you shouldn't be in this self-employed box. If that is your dream, then go for it. You know, my plan is to be over here full-time in the future, and be able to move over here, and it is possible. It's just a matter of educating yourself and following the steps that it takes to get there, and it doesn't happen overnight. It's built up over a time period. That's why I'm focusing on that now, because the things I do now is going to make a difference in the future. So I just wanted to introduce this because there are a lot of people that have no idea that this even exists. And it's drawn out in this, just it makes it easier to understand. So like I said, I recommend that you get that book. So that's all I have to say for tonight. I just want to, for people who have not thought of any other options, that you think you always have to use your time to make money, there are other ways to do that. There are legitimate ways. People are doing it every day. So that's all I have really for tonight. I wanted to just show this picture of Thomas Edison because, when you're working in a business that you're trying to build, everybody thinks that it's going to happen overnight, and they think because they tried it one time and it didn't work, then they're not going to try anymore. But, just proof of him, it's 2,000 experiments before he got it to work. But, people would say he failed 2,000 times, and he's saying, no, I never failed once. I invented the light bulb. It just happened in a 2,000 step process. So, sometimes great things take a while to see the results. You just got to keep going and know your goals, have a plan, and, you'll see the results. And then again, if your plan A didn't work, that doesn't mean you have to give up. You just, find another means that can, you stay on course even if you have to change how you're going to get there. And so, I'm a positive person. I try to encourage a lot of people. And like I said, that's how this topic came up tonight. I was having a conversation with someone, and I'm just like, you have to, one, believe that, you can do whatever you put your mind to if you're willing to put in the work, and know that, it is a possible. You have to be willing to learn. If there's something you don't know, there's so much information out. You can educate yourself. The only thing that doesn't work is if you just make up your mind that you're not going to try. So, that's all I have for tonight. And I'll be back for video number 13. Good night.